Welcome to Toyquest101. I'm UFC fighter Paul Felder. Alongside me is Jiu-Jitsu black belt Jonavin Webb, and as always, Miguel and Ileana. And thank you so much for having us on the show. Can I get a high five? Boom.
Well, you heard it, guys. We got Paul Felder and Jonavin Webb here today on our Toyquest101 show. So we're super excited. This is one of our biggest shows yet so far. So we appreciate you guys coming in. I know, Paul, you're in the middle of fight camp, and I appreciate you taking the time out to do this. And John, I know you're busy with your gym, so thank you for taking the time out, both of you guys, to come and join us here today.
No problem.
Ileana, are you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, so we asked John and Paul what their favorite cartoon is growing up. And Ileana, why don't you show the viewers at home what are we going to open up today?
We're going to open up the Ninja Turtles Mystery Minis.
That's right. So, Paul, why don't you show the camera here along with Ileana, so that way you can see some of the guys that you can get in the back. All right. And then me and John are going to show you the second wave of blind boxes that we have.
Skip ahead.
It's all good. Right here, so you can see some of the guys that you guys could get, which is pretty neat. And the way it works, guys, so we're gonna ask you a couple questions in between the rounds, and then we'll start opening up some blind boxes and hopefully get the guys that you want to get.
I hope so.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right, so Liana, why don't you start with the first question?
Paul, why do you like Peppa Pig?
Well, I have a 2.5-year-old daughter, and she is absolutely obsessed with Peppa Pig, and I've watched it probably close to 1 million times at this point, and it's one of the few shows that she watches that I really kind of I dig it. I like Peppa Pig and Little George and his dinosaur, and Daddy Pig, and I had it put on my mouthpiece for my last fight just as a reminder of what I'm fighting for. So
yeah, that's awesome, man. We really appreciated that as a father. Yeah. To the daughter, it's a cool thing. Yeah. So definitely seeing it, I thought it was pretty cool. When she grows up, I think she's really gonna. Yeah, I
gotta save that one, get it sanitized, and then we can put it in a box or something like that.
Awesome. And you remember Peppa Pig, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to watch it. All right, so why don't you go for the second question?
John, what's your favorite part about being a professor?
My favorite part is giving back. Jiu-Jitsu saved my life. I started when I was a teenager, and it gave me direction, it gave me self-confidence, and I've spread that now to a bunch of people, and then they go and teach other people as well. So I just love spreading what Jiu-Jitsu gave to me, I give to others.
It's awesome guys. So let's start opening up the first round. So why don't Paul and Ileana first start with the first set of mystery minis. So you guys can go ahead, just focus in on this camera.
This one?
Yep, any one of these two guys. And just start opening them up. And before you open them up though, which ones do you guys want to get? If you want to show the camera here, Ileana, see which ones do you want to get. So who's your favorite, Paul?
I want Raphael for sure.
That was your favorite growing up?
I mean, have you seen me fight before?
Oh, of course.
If you've seen the Ninja Turtles, you know why me and Raphael get along.
Right. And Ileana, who do you want to get?
Michelangelo.
You like Michelangelo? Okay, cool. Very nice. So go ahead, start opening them up and then see who you get.
Oh, this is really a mystery.
Oh, yeah.
This in a bag and everything.
In a little black bag.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Right? Got some Casey Jones action going on here.
All right. So he's pretty neat. He's got his little bat and his little mask.
Oh, yeah.
Details on there are pretty neat.
They are pretty
And
cool.
who'd you get, Ileana? Oh. And who's that, Paul?
Is that Rocksteady?
It is. Yes, it is.
Boom.
So check it out.
I know my turtles.
That's pretty neat. So just put them. You can put them next to each other, both on.
Cool.
Yep. And you got a Rocksteady and Casey Jones, and they look nice. I like the detail on them. They're pretty neat. All right. And then let's go over here to me and John. John, are you ready?
Oh, I'm excited.
All right, cool. So who was your favorite Ninja Turtle growing up?
My favorite Ninja Turtle was Donatello.
Oh, and it was mine too, so that's good so far.
Today, I want Master Splinter.
Okay, all right.
Master.
I like that.
That's fitting.
Yeah.
It's fitting.
So here's Master Splinter for you guys, so you can see at home, and Donatello's right above him. So I'll stick with Donatello. So go ahead, let's start opening them up and see who we got here in our lucky draw. And these are Nickelodeon Ninja Turtle Mystery Minis.
What we got?
Ooh,
That.
it's not Splinter.
But it's cool.
Yeah, it's
Look,
cool.
it's
Very
Ileana's
cool.
favorite.
Cowabunga,
right?
Barry.
Michelangelo.
We can switch out.
And oh, I got lucky.
Oh!
Check them out. Donatello.
Snap.
Snap.
So I still have 2 more chances.
Yeah.
against Splinter.
So we got the genius and the goofball. But it's cool. We got more chances. So that's
they're
a
like
nice
buddies
round.
on the cartoon,
yeah,
too.
for sure. And they look pretty neat. I like them.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, the details are nice.
Yeah.
So that's our first round. What you guys think? Pretty cool?
They're very cool looking.
All right, cool. So, Ileana, why don't you go ahead with question number 3?
Paul, talk to us about the highs and the lows and how important it is not to give up when chasing your dreams.
Well, there's definitely highs and lows to the sport. Same as any kind of competitive sport or any kind of profession. And the lows, I think, is when you're going to learn the most about yourself. Whenever you're not feeling your best, or maybe you lose a fight, that's when you got to dig down and really, you know, persevere and press forward. When maybe you're thinking, I don't want to do this anymore. And then the highs are that much better because of that. Without the lows, you know, you can't experience how great victory is and winning and when you actually accomplish something. And just chasing your dreams, I can tell you, as somebody that's now fighting in the UFC and doing exactly what I set out to do, it's hard work. When it pays off, it feels, you know, incredible. And I just, to any young kids and anybody out there, I say, just, you got to go 100% for something you love. If it doesn't end up panning out, you'll always look back when you're older and say, you know what though, I went for it and I tried to do it.
Yeah, and that's excellent advice. I mean, one of the things that we want to accomplish in our show is really giving these viewers, especially the young kids, even adults, is to get them inspired to do things that they necessarily might not think that they can, you know, with a disability. You know, obviously Ileana has autism, and that's something we support here on the show. But I think it's very important, and you guys, you know, could agree, you know, we've seen people, especially in the UFC, like Diego Sanchez, who just helped out the, you know, the Shermanator Isaac Marquez in a dream match, MMA match. And I thought, I mean, speaking with John, I see him more often than you, Paul, but I was a huge fan when he did it. I know the videos out there on social media, and the kid was ecstatic, and I know that was a dream for him. And,
absolutely.
you know, a lot of these kids, unfortunately, don't have, you know, the chance to do something like that. For Diego, you know, in his stature and his professionalism, for him to accomplish that dream with him was pretty neat. You know, Tom DeBlas just did it, a jiu-jitsu match, you know, randomly. He wasn't even planning it. I guess that he saw the kid, and the kid challenged him, and his name was Kane. I don't know, I know he had some type of disability, but he won a belt against Tom DeBlas. And John, I know you trained with Tom DeBlas, and he's an animal, right?
Yeah, and he's one of the top guys in the sport
He is.
now. So to get a win, you know, that must have felt great for
right.
the young kid.
So there's a lot of things, like, you know, Dana White giving back to the, you know, Vegas tragedy. That was Vegas tragedy was really something impactful as well. But, you know, that's why we appreciate you guys coming here and supporting us. I think that's pretty neat, and especially from a professional standpoint, and for you guys in your stature and the amount of followers you guys have, it's kind of nice for people to see that there's good out there, and no matter who you are in the world, you can accomplish that. So thank you guys. I appreciate it for sure.
No problem.
Ileana, why don't you ask John his question?
Why is it important for kids that get able to learn jiu-jitsu?
So the most important thing, so a lot of people think that jiu-jitsu is all about fighting and learning how to defend yourself. The biggest thing, I think, is a self-confidence. So a lot of times we don't feel like we have people that have our back, or we don't feel like we can defend ourselves, so our confidence goes down, and we don't set out to do things in social situations because we just feel like, you know, we're held back. Jiu-jitsu opens you up. It brings you into a family of people that all kind of have the same goal, and they just want to get better and make friends and just kind of grow as a family. So I think that's the biggest thing in jiu-jitsu, more than any arm bars or, you know, triangles or any kind of submissions. I think that's the biggest thing that jiu-jitsu would teach you.
For sure, for sure. All right, so you ready for the second round?
Yes.
All right, let's go back to the Mystery Mini. So we're gonna, Jonavin and me are gonna start first, if that's okay, since you guys started before. All right, so go ahead.
Going minis,
yep,
right?
I'm gonna put these. Yep, we're going minis still.
I'm
gonna put
still
these guys.
going for Splinter on this.
All right, since I got Donnie, I'm gonna go for Shredder.
Shredder.
I'm gonna go for the bad guys. So
that's
check
cool.
them out right here.
Or Foot Soldier. That was
Yeah, he looks
Yeah,
cool
they're
too.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's see what we got.
Let's feel it.
Yeah, right. You kind of by the weapon, you might be able to
I
kind of.
know.
I think I have a Ninja Turtle. Oh no, hold on. Oh yeah.
Did you get him?
Oh, he got him.
Got him.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Master Splinter
Got him.
right there on his second try. Let's see who I got. Oh, I got the Krang.
Oh man.
Check that out.
That's what I was gonna say. I
So
wanted. It was
he's got the
Krang.
little Krang inside. That is pretty awesome. So far so good. No repeats, which is always good.
Yeah.
All right, let's put him on here. See if he fits. There you go. All
Krang.
right, guys. So you're up. So who do you want to get next?
I wanted Krang, but now that you got Krang, I want either a Foot Soldier or April.
Oh, okay. Okay, going with the reporter. What about you, Eliana?
Leo.
You want to get Leo? All right,
Oh.
cool. That's a good choice.
That is
Good
a good
choice.
one.
All right.
He hasn't been picked yet either, huh?
No,
Yeah.
no.
He's still a free agent.
Yeah.
All right. No repeat.
Oh, okay.
Bebop, right?
Yeah.
All right. You could put him next to Rocksteady since they're partners in
You
crime.
get all three of them. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah. Oh,
Shredder.
nice. Oh, we got the whole crew there.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. So check them out. Let's see if we could
He
dunk them
fits
on
right in
there
there. All the
somewhere.
bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got all the bad guys.
That's
Well, you
pretty
got a
neat.
bad guy over there.
Well, no, it's pretty good because
yeah,
what we got? We got 4 good guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's switch over here. Let's get him up here. Oh, let me steal him.
Good
Look at
guys.
that.
There you go.
Good
Yeah.
guy crew and the bad guy crew. Pretty cool, right? All right. So let's go with the last set of questions.
Well, I am a huge wrestling fan. How is it training with CM Punk?
It's kind of awesome. You know, you don't realize how big of a superstar he is until you try to go out to dinner with him.
Yeah.
And then he gets swarmed by fans and people still, you know, begging him to come back and wrestle again. And he's a pretty genuinely nice guy, and he trains really hard. And I hope he gets another fight soon. I know they're in talks now for he might have another UFC fight coming
I
up.
hope he does.
Yeah, you know, and people want to see it. And I'll tell you, you know, he didn't come up doing mixed martial arts, kind of jumped into it. But for a guy who jumped into it, he trains really hard, and he's an awesome guy and a good friend. So.
Yeah, and I mean, we're definitely fans of WWE, and CM Punk was definitely one of our favorites for sure. He has a huge following
Yeah,
in
he
WWE, but it takes a lot of guts to get into, you know, into a ring, period, yet alone at that
Not
stature
having
with
the
the
same
UFC.
experience,
Right.
yeah.
And he went in there and did his thing. So definitely looking forward for him to come back, you know, strong for sure.
Yeah, he's been training, so
That's
I know
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
On a good team.
Yeah, definitely good team. Really good team, right? Go ahead, go with the other one.
John, what is your favorite part about being a dad?
The best part is, you know, just feeling the love. It's like a different love that you never felt before, and it's unconditional. And you know, I just hope she's really young now, so I just hope later on I can be a good role model like Miguel is with you.
Thank you.
So I mean, I'd love to do something like this with my daughter one day. So yeah, just having that love and, you know, seeing her grow up. She's only 2, but I mean, it feels like she's 18. You know, so it's just been a fun ride with her growing up day by day.
And she has a favorite cartoon or show, doesn't she?
I mean, she switches off a lot. She
But
loves.
who's her favorite?
So Elmo,
What's the flavor of the week?
Yeah, Elmo is the one that she'll call out. Like every cartoon is Elmo at first, and then she'll be like, all right, that's Moana, or
Yeah.
that's Frozen, you know, or Elsa. And but Elmo's, when she first wakes up, it's just Elmo.
Yep.
Elmo. That means turn on the TV.
Yeah, let's get some Elmo going.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, it's neat. Another reason why we were excited to have you on the show, because I know you guys are both dads. It's a new thing for you guys.
Yeah.
Both girls,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they're both around the same age, and I know it's
Yeah.
something new, so I was so excited to have you guys on the show to share that too. So let's get ready to open up the last wave of blind boxes. So just so you guys know, this is a little different than what we normally open. These are Loyal Subjects Action Venues. This is the Wave 2 from Nickelodeon. These guys are a little bit more expensive because they're a little bit more detailed. And if I'm not mistaken, they have little, you know, swords and weapons and things like that that come with them. So it's kind of neat. You see Mikey there with his skateboard, which is kind of awesome. So who wants to open up first? You guys want to open up first? All right, so go ahead, Paul and Ileana, and tell us who do you guys want to get next?
I mean, I absolutely want Slash.
No.
I totally remember him from the cartoons. And
I want Splinter.
You want Splinter?
I'm gonna change mine.
these ones are even harder to open.
Yeah, these are real hard to open.
Come on, Slash. Nope, no Slash. We got Donatello.
All right.
Nice.
Is that a keychain too?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Does it come with the weapons?
It does. Yeah, it's got a whole
Alright,
other
cool.
thing in here. Yeah, he's got his bow, and it looks like a grappling hook.
That's pretty neat. And she got Michelangelo.
There you
So
go.
just show the camera here. So they're actually keychains too. Or we didn't know that first opening the bag. And they come with little weapons. And it might not stand up because they're keychains. But if you just show the camera so they could see
Yeah, their legs and stuff.
the details on them,
around.
you can hang them and stuff. But they're pretty neat. Wow, and they're
He
really
looks like he got
detailed
ankle
too.
locks, huh?
He's been doing some jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, they're really detailed.
Trying to pull out
too.
ankle locks on me. I know what's going on.
Pretty neat, and there's
in case my man's watching.
Why don't you show them the skateboard and stuff, Ileana, so they can see the weapons too. Show the camera. So there's Mikey's skateboard and his weapons. Super neat. You got the bow. What's that? A grappling
It's a
hook?
grappling hook.
That is pretty neat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's neat. Awesome. All right, so John, let's go to us and let's see.
I'm split right now. I either want Leatherhead or a Foot Soldier.
Oh,
But I
man.
kind of want Leatherhead just because I think he's more rare. I think so.
Yeah, so in the back
So
of
I'll take
these,
Leatherhead.
I guess the rarest ones is gonna be Leatherhead, Shredder,
Shredder.
and Splinter. Splinter is really rare.
Yeah, 1 out of 96.
All right.
Wow.
Yep. But I like Slash too. Let's see if we get Slash for Paul. Check him out.
Yeah, Slash, man.
He's pretty neat.
I remember
so.
him. That's like one of those ones. I don't think everybody remembers that guy.
Now, have you seen the new Ninja Turtle cartoons?
No, I haven't seen the new
They're
stuff,
actually
no.
pretty funny.
All
They're
right.
actually pretty funny. I like them. But nothing beats the original.
No, man. I remember the
Yeah,
movies.
they're hard. Yeah, the movies. Oh, they're awesome.
Is Slash is a bad guy?
He's like bad
He
guy.
was. I think he was. What I always liked about Slash is he was always just really upset that somebody stole his binky, right? Which is like his little palm tree.
Yeah.
So you kind of felt for
Got
Slash.
him.
Did you get him?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the leather.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very
Well, I said
nice.
That was nice and rare. That's 1 out of 24.
Yeah, 1 out of 24, and he
me
got
see
his
that. That's
little
pretty
weapons with him and stuff. So
yeah.
just show the camera there.
Oh, I see.
Oh, they're neat, and the details on these guys are pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what kind of weapons? Oh, he's
Came
got
with
his
a
hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering that because they didn't show the hat
not
here.
even
He's
in
got it.
the
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys.
It's all good. It's all good.
Knock stuff over.
So while you're getting up, you put his hat on. No, I think you had it the right way. I think it's the other way.
The other way.
Yep.
All right.
Man, I thought you would have some lessons from Cowboy Cerrone.
Yeah, I'll put a
Cowboy
hat
has
on.
what's going
Yeah,
on.
this one's not quite a cowboy hat, so it's a little different. But it came with a little dagger, knife, and a
Little
shotgun.
Oh, always nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Paul, I got some exciting news for you. Look who I got.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That. Look at the detail on that dude.
Yep, check him
Does
out.
he have a binky with him?
Am
Am I thinking the right guy? Right, Slash.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What does he come with? I guarantee it's a
see.
binky. Well, he calls it a binky. It's his palm
No,
tree.
he just
no
got
palm tree.
swords. Yeah, he just has swords. Check him out right here.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different guy.
Alright. So that is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So how'd you guys like the blind boxes today? Thought we did pretty well. We didn't get any repeats.
pretty-
No repeats.
All right,
Now
which
on
is
the
cool.
same Yeah, no.
And it's Ninja Turtle stuff,
It's
so I
awesome.
can't complain about that.
I'm happy about my picks here. Got Splinter, Leatherhead.
Yeah, for the most part, we got some of the ones that we wanted.
Yeah.
So awesome. Happy about that. So let's move on to our final segment. So if Paul and Ileana want to go ahead and get ready for the
Yes, sir.
mitt drill, and me and Jonavin are going to continue over here on this camera. We're going to move some of this stuff out of the way to show you guys how you guys could get some autographs from both Paul Felder and Jonavin Webb. So, of course, for all you viewers watching at home who are fans, this is going to be your chance to potentially get an autograph from both of these guys. So what you want to do is go onto YouTube. Obviously, you want to subscribe, follow us. Twitter and Instagram, we're going to be doing a giveaway with that too. We want to hashtag UFC on the comments below on this video. And Jonavin, why don't you show him one of your pictures, and I'll see if I can grab one of Paul's. Let's see what we got. Actually, we'll grab
A fight picture.
one of each. So there's Jonavin's there. And Jonavin, when was that picture?
This is walking out to, what is this? My last fight, actually, for Cage Fury in Atlantic City. I always wear my jiu-jitsu gi when I walk out, just to keep me in that mindset of a martial artist. And then I go into the cage and fight.
And here's another one of him actually fighting, which is pretty neat. And we got Paul Felder in the UFC with some nice elbows. Something he's known for, the vicious elbows and spinning attacks. Vicious. And we got a couple more here. This is actually my favorite right here. Bow. The victory scream. All right, guys. So Paul, Ileana, take it away.
All right, well, we're just going to do some basic striking. We're going to work on a couple little combos, maybe a little roll to a counter punch, right? So anytime you're slipping a punch or going under a punch, you always want to make sure you're coming at your opponent or your sparring partner so that you're not just getting teed off on. So we'll start, one of the most basic punches is the one, so a jab, let's see a jab, Paul, right? And usually that's followed up with a straight cross. So jab, cross, and then if we want to do it a little bit in sequence, put it together a little faster, we're just going to go 1-2, right? And then what we're going to do from there, so she's landed her attack, so now what usually happens is your opponent is going to try to come back at you. So what we're going to do is the 1-2, and I'm going to go for the left hook, you're just going to roll under and hit a 2, right? So 1-2, roll, boom, right? Let's do that again, 1-2, roll, 2. Now we can add on to that and just add the hook onto that. So 1-2, you're going to roll under, 2, 3. So throw the hook, all right? 1-2, roll, 2, 3. Good. Perfect. And that's just one of the most basic boxing combos. Done very well. High five with the mitts. There you go.
All right, so we're going to move it over to Jonavin now. And Jonavin, the floor is yours.
All right, so we're actually going to hit the ground where jiu-jitsu spent most of the time at. We do start on the feet, but our goal is always to get our opponent to the ground. One thing that happens a lot of times, we end up on our backs, right? All right, so we end up on our backs here, okay? So first thing is I always want to protect myself that strikes aren't going to hit me here. So I'm always blocking with my hands, all right? And what I want to do is try to create some distance. So as my partner's trying to punch me, I'm blocking with my hands, all right? And I'm moving so that my feet can go between me and my opponent. Okay? Now from here, he's going to keep trying to punch me. I'm going to use my feet to push my partner away from me. All right? At the same time, I'm sitting up. All right? Now they keep trying to attack me. I'm going to work to stand up to my feet, and I'm getting away from the fight here and getting back to a neutral position. All right? So again, if we're stuck on the bottom here, my main thing is creating distance. So he goes punch like I'm blocking. All right? I'm working to get my feet in between us. Okay? From here, I'm going to kick away, so I'm creating some distance. At the same time, I'm sitting up. Okay? Once I sit up, I need to create some base here. So I'm going to put my hand down, my other hand still up to protect just in case some strikes are coming. All right? And I'm going to put my foot on the mat. I'm going to kick this leg all the way back. All right? I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to keep my hands up so I'm ready just in case my opponent tries to attack me again.
Right? Awesome. So thank you guys. If you want to come back up. So thank you so much, guys, for coming in today and spending time with us. I know you guys are super busy. We wanted to thank you guys, obviously, for coming. And Ileana, why don't you grab them? We got them over there in that bag. Bring that bag over to me. Yeah, we got your gifts. So obviously, aside from being super cool for doing this, I know you guys care about being fathers. So we kind of got you guys something for your daughters. So the first one is.
Oh, yeah. He's going to love that.
Let's see if we can get it out of here.
Elmo's strong.
Elmo is strong.
He trains jiu-jitsu.
Good grab. So go ahead, show the camera. And that's for Jonavin. It's a peekaboo Elmo.
Nice.
All right, go ahead, get to that. All right, and then who's this for? Yeah.
Peppa Pig.
That's right. So
thank you
there
so
you guys
much.
go. Like I said, thank you for not only being awesome athletes. Yeah. You knew the name. Thank you for being awesome athletes and awesome fathers, of course. And thank you for being on our show. It's a pleasure. Obviously, guys. Thank you. All right, guys. So that's it for our show. Thanks again, and make sure you guys watch us on YouTube and Twitter. See you guys.